are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice.
Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex,
And more sex.
are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Welcome to the podcast. It is, what is today? Is it a Wednesday, right? Wednesday night, Feb 13, day before Valentine's. Welcome to the program. My name is Mo. This is Good Times with Mo Season 2. Phone number 478-7954. If you want to call us, get yourself on the show. You can also check us out on Skype at The Good Times Podcast. We have a cell phone number. I keep saying that, which I guess I'll tweet because I haven't memorized it yet, where you can text us and we'll go ahead and give you a call, get yourself on the program so you don't have to spend so much with the cell phone bills. Dr. Ken, good evening. How are you? Dr. Ken?
Yeah, there you go.
You all right, buddy?
Very excited tonight.
Yes, as you should be.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy, Dr. Ken. You're a doctor. You know, yes. I don't need to give you a quiz, or I don't need to break you down to know that you're intelligent, because you're a surgeon, and I'm assumed right away. Okay, you must be an intelligent fellow. But I have this weird thing where, especially in showbiz, when I kind of assume everyone in showbiz is just of average intelligence, and this sounds very asshole of me, but it's just because you come around so many of them, like especially like models and stuff like that. They're like, you know, and you're kind of like, no, really, and I kind of just like, all right, I'm not gonna waste my time here. And not to say that I'm extremely bright either, but they just seem to be cut from the same kind of intellectual piece of wood, right? And then every now and then you come across one and you're like, wow, you're like a science. I mean, like there's so much more respect, and you're so much amazed by, I don't know, like coming across a celebrity who's just super sharp, smarter than me, smarter than everyone else. And you just kind of like being around them. So our guest tonight, while extremely beautiful and talented and sexy and all of these things, it was when I finally sat down with her, and I probably only had one conversation with her. And I was like, I came across it like, wow, dude, Assunta is so fucking smart. And then it's the only like thing I talk about now when her name is brought up. It's like, hey, did you see Assunta do this? Or did you see Assunta in that? Or did you hear about it? And I always go, do you know that she's so smart? All based on that one conversation we've had. And it wasn't even about a conversation, like it wasn't anything really compelling or anything. It was just, I sat there and she knew the answer to everything I brought up. And to her, and she kind of like, and it was like, you know, when a girl kind of sits there and is like maybe fixing her nails or not really concentrating, but still is listening and is aware and and knew everything. That's Assunta. Super sharp, super pretty, and it's nice to have her here on the program. Assunta de Rossi, hi. Thanks for being here on the podcast.
Hi, good evening. Bolero mo, ha?
Tangina, hindi totoo. Assunta, I'm serious. It's fucking serious. Okay, fine. Maybe, listen, I don't want to build you up as Einstein. Okay, we know there are smart celebrities out there. Okay, like I said before, Michael V., smartest guy
it's true,
ever.
Yeah. Very,
the guy is so
He's my
smart.
mentor, by the way, because when I started Bubble Gang, I was 12 years old. Laking,
Sure.
gag show. Laking gag show ako. So, the two people that I consider mentors sa comedy are Michael V, Kuya Bitoy, and Kuya Ogie.
Sure, of course. And those are great mentors.
They're really brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, they are brilliant. But Michael, now, okay, Ogie, of course, well-educated, brilliant, and funny and charming and all that. Michael V is on a different level of intelligence.
Oh, yeah, you ask him anything, he knows. And he's an artist. He's really, really an artist.
Yeah. Okay, so we know Michael's he's probably smartest celebrity out there. We've had Leia Salonga here in season 1, and if you ever talk to Leia, it's intimidating what that girl knows. Very sharp. And you, Assunta, and I'll admit this. Okay, I didn't expect much from you. I mean, we've probably been in the business.
It's okay.
I don't know. Same amount of time. No, it's just because right, because you know what I'm talking about, Assunta. You go in this business, there's a lot of fucking dumb people, right? And I'm not saying you look dumb or anything. It's just I don't expect much from anyone anymore. So I remember there's one time you and I were sitting inside like a dressing room, and I've never really had a conversation with you before, and we kind of just started talking about something, and I was like amazed how much you knew about even the smallest. I'm trying to throw different topics at you now. I'm like, okay, so let's talk about transmissions on vehicles, and she's like, okay, well, the 24-liter. And I'm like, oh my god, it's like you knew everything about everything, and I was like,
I think, my God, if you only knew, I used to be the worst student ever in school.
Right.
Sobrang, oh my God, I was really tamad to study. I just wanted to be an artist. But I think it's also because of my mother's influence, I guess. She would always encourage us to read when we were kids, to read and read and read. And syempre, pag ayaw namin, sasabihin niya, hindi pwede. Tandaan, well-informed is well-prepared. Prepared talaga.
So you've always been sharp. Because, okay, now no offense. Okay, please don't take this offense. I know your sister. I've worked with your sister for several years. She's super talented as well, and all of that's a really funny. I mean, just one of the funniest people you can follow on Twitter, for example.
And she's an amazing musician.
But she's so gangkoy that I never kind of pitted her as being smart. Because she was also very young when I worked with her. She was probably like 15 or 14. I mean, really, really young when we were working together in ABS. And because she was a teenager and she's gangkoy and loud and funny, you never really sit there and go, oh, well, she's probably not that sharp.
Well, it's true. So, but once you get to know her...
She's not sharp.
No, once you get to know her, she's a really, really deep person. And she's an amazing musician. That's
I know that.
Her sideline now. She formed a group with her musician friends, and they're currently scoring a film.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Good stuff. All right. Well, and that's why maybe I didn't expect much from you when I first met you, is because I was thinking, okay, Assunta, Alessandra, they're probably the same. She's probably loud, but quiet and just knows everything. So it's nice to have you here, love. I know I've built you up in your brain too much. Please don't disappoint me. Next thing you know, you're like 8 times 7. She's like, I don't know, 15. Just kidding. But it's nice to have you, Assunta. It really is. I'm happy you're on the program. Okay, let's get to it. We got some calls to do. We have some questions to answer, and then maybe we'll talk a little bit about your life and what's going on with Assunta de Rossi these days. I know you're Assunta Ledesma, but of course you're the acting name. So. Pardon me if I say De Rossi every now and then. Let's start with line 1.
That's my professional name. It's okay.
Okay. You mean you haven't changed? So when you're on TV and stuff,
never.
It's still De Rossi. Okay, I got you. Line 1, JR, 26 years old from Mandaluyong. You are on a cell phone, so I promised I'd get you first. What's going on, JR? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, hi, Mo.
Hi. This is Assunta de Rossi, and that's Dr. Ken.
Hi.
Yeah, hi, Assunta. Hi, Doc.
Hey. What's up?
How are you doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah, I just have a question. I'm a bisexual dude, and I want to have a kid, and I had past girlfriends. I tried doing it with them, but I don't get to maintain the erection,
Yeah.
And I actually want to have a kid, and I can't afford naman. How do you call that?
IVF.
In vitro.
Yeah,
in vitro fertilization. And I am afraid to try the Viagra thing. So do you have any recommendations?
Well, first you need a female.
But if it's not, if you can't afford IVF, it's really expensive, by the way. You can try IUI.
Galing talaga nito, Mo.
No, kasi
matalino nga.
Right?
No, I always visit my OB
Bucket
guy.
everything.
But
Dr. Pastor
Everything.
yeah, a lot of people know about IVF, but IUI, damn, I'm impressed.
I just don't know the cost, but
alam mo ba yun, Mo?
I know IVF is super expensive.
Alam mo ba yung IUI?
I know, of course, yeah, I know what it is, but
ganun
I'm
ba?
just sitting here and like, just kind of like, you could take over the show. I already know early on in the program. I'm just going to sit here and listen to Assunta do her thing.
Hi.
Right, Doc? Am I not
naman,
fucking
nagulat
around?
din ako eh. Parang, wow. Talaga,
Right?
alam mo yun, ha?
Jesus.
IUI.
Okay, anyway. All right, continue. Sorry, Assunta. Sorry, this is your show. Continue. Go ahead.
And she was the first one to answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here giddy because I know I've sold her correctly. Listen, Bud. Okay. First of all, do you have a female that is willing to be impregnated by you in order for you and this person to share this child? Because again, this is a tough situation to be in, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, away from the medical, which I'll have Assunta and Ken talk about. Assunta, just the family part of it, which is, I'm a gay guy. There's nothing wrong with a gay guy having children.
Yeah.
Godspeed. God bless you. Hope you do it. And you sound like you're going to be a great dad, and I'm excited.
My child is always a blessing.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's how you are going to find someone that's going to be committed to this. The both of you are going to be committed to this, and you're not going to be in a relationship. You might not even be in the same vicinity one day. Someone might move away. You get what I mean? There's a lot of down the line issues that you need to make sure that the other person involved and you are on the exact same page on what you want to achieve, where you want to go with having this baby, how close you guys are going to be together, considering you're not a couple. You get what I mean? You got to iron all of these things out. Do you have someone, a female, that's ready for this very unique situation to be?
At the moment, I don't have
Okay,
a
that's
girlfriend.
the challenge.
But before, I had girlfriends, and they don't know until now that I'm a gay guy.
Right, but the guy the girl that you're going to get involved with on this, you have to be really forthcoming about everything. You can't just pretend okay, what I don't want you to do is pretend you're a guy, fuck some girl without a condom, to impregnate her on purpose, and then you get without her knowing that, A, you have no intention to stick around because you don't like chicks, B, you just did this so you wanted to have a kid. There's all of these. You have to be completely transparent with the other person, and that person has to be 100% sure they want to get involved in this. And she better not be like some 19-year-old who's like, yeah, this guy sounds kind of fun. I mean, she really needs to be a mature, intelligent adult. Okay.
I know someone who I think she's willing, but the thing is, I don't think I can like keep the erection thing to have the girl pregnant.
Ken, listen, I've never tried the Viagra, but Viagra will fix that one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But being a parent that this guy wants is beyond just having an erection and having a baby. It's not just a right, it's a privilege, and you have to think of the responsibility of raising this child, whether it's just by yourself or together, the better with a spouse. So it's not just those things that you have to think about. It should be beyond that, because you're asking us and you're thinking about, hey, I can't have an erection and stuff like that because I don't want women. Pero pag nagkataon nagkaroon ka ng talagang may gusto at nagkaroon kayo ng anak, believe me, man, that's a very big responsibility and you have to be ready for that.
Yeah. Assunta?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I totally agree with Dr. Ken. And, well, don't have kids just for the sake of having, It's really a huge responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem is
Yeah.
kasi here, hindi uso yung surrogacy eh. Pwede sana,
Yeah.
di ba?
Yeah.
You can't
Maybe
just,
an adoption
you can't
process?
just, parang, di ka pwede manghatak na lang ng babae na, I want to have a baby with you.
That's right.
Diba?
All right. Hey, buddy, again, think about it. Think about it again after you think about it. All right?
But Viagra works.
Yeah. One more thing, Mo. I just have a quick question.
Sure.
Have you seen Rita Law's interview with Anne Hathaway?
Of course. I showcased it immensely on the radio show. It is it's funny. Why?
Oh, what can you say about the interview?
Hello.
movie. Awesome and so spellbinding.
Spellbinding.
Anyway, first off, Anne, you lose the 25.
That's the excerpt. Listen, this is old. This is old issue. Everybody has had an opinion on it. I mean, I even forgot what my opinion was. I think what we were talking about on the radio was that why is Ricky on paper so much more, I guess, so much more well-written than he's so much more well-written than well-spoken, you know? And we were just talking, I forgot what we said about it but yeah, it's old news, buddy. It's funny. It's, the Leia reference was hilarious. The dropping of the self. I mean, it was comedy all around, but the guy's been doing it a long time and we all want to be him. So, you know, he gets the big interviews and good luck. Good for him. All right, buddy. Thanks for the call. Good luck with that baby thing.
Okay. Thank you, Mo.
All right. No worries. Bye-bye. Assunta, how often do you get the question about you and the fact that you guys haven't had a kid yet? You must be sick of it already by this point. Because every time, the moment I bring up Assunta being on the show, it's like, oh, ask her, why still no child? You know, I mean, like, she gets that question a million times.
I don't really get sick of the question. I get sick of explaining it because the explanation is really, really long.
Yeah.
So parang, kasi ganito, ganyan. So, so for the nth time, we haven't been trying for how many years because we've been very, very busy finishing something important. It has to do with our, how do you say it? Our own version of the land reform.
That's right.
So it's tedious, sobrang tedious, and we can't conceive under all that stress. So thankfully, the document has been finished, and hopefully, sana within the year we will be able to, I don't know the right term, to turn over our assets to the workers, something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're saying it was country before family for you guys?
Well, how do I explain this? Well, my husband always says, you know, every generation, when the stars align, someone gets everything. In his case, he's the one getting everything. So he has to put everything in order so that, well, God forbid, anything's gonna happen to him, we will all be okay. Kasi it's masyadong magulo. It's really mabusisi.
Okay, fine. You're sick of the explanation. I feel bad for even bringing it up. It's just because
it's okay. At least
the question earlier was
no. I don't really get emotional about it. It's just parang FYI. At least you'll know. At least you know, diba?
But aren't you amazed at the same time? How many people want to know more about your marriage and the status of your marriage? Like, you're not the first celebrity to marry a politician. You're not the first celebrity to date a politician. There are currently probably a dozen or maybe even more celebrities either married or dating a politician. But why so much about yours? Like, it kind of like the moment you bring up Assunta, it's like, oh, it's just, it's so much shit is thrown out about it, or so many, like, kind of whispered comments. I hear it on my radio show. Like when we've had certain topics, and not about you, just about like politicians in general. People will call and say, oh, Assunta and Jules. You know, it's like there's so about this pairing. I mean, aren't you amazed when you kind of experience that, or when you hear about it, or when people talk about it? You're like, well, what's the big deal about him and I
know.
compared to everyone else?
Nothing. I mean, we've been so blessed. So, I guess that's it. You know,
is there a misconception about the marriage that you'd like to straighten out, aside from, say, the kid stuff, the baby family stuff? Is there anything else like you hear about the two of you that you like to set straight?
I guess that we always break up. I mean, every year na lang.
You guys fight a lot?
Yes, we do.
Are you
because we're both
wife?
passionate people and intense people. So yes, we argue. I mean, actually, last major fight namin, I think, was 2 years ago. But we still argue.
Yeah.
Because we're both intense people. But yun lang naman.
I don't know.
It never got to a point na, well, this is not working, so it's better to separate, or let's just, give each other space muna. It never got to that kasi we make up right away. Eh, hindi naman din niya ako natitiis sorry. Arte.
And I think
so
I spoke to you
away-awayin
once.
niya ako.
Okay, so when people go, and I'm one of these people, right? So I'm one of these guys that say, oh, okay, celebrity married politician. Putang ina kasi may pera yan eh. Daming pera yan. That's businessman. You know, Chinese businessman. Artista Chinese with daming pera yan. And then so that's kind of the opinion that most people have, including me. And then I meet you, and then I talk to you, and I'm like trying my best to ease in the question of you married rich, right? And I think you responded with like, dude, the guy doesn't give me any money. Like, you have to like do everything on your own. And I'm like, that's bullshit. You're fucking with me, right? You're like, no, it's true. Is it really true? Are you lying? I mean, he doesn't like shower you with unlimited credit card spending and all of that stuff?
He's super galante and he's a good provider talaga. But not just with me, with everyone. He's really a spoiler. But I don't want to abuse it eh. Kasi I wasn't raised that way eh. Yeah, my mom always says, don't ever touch other people's money. That's bad. Kasi,
so you don't have an unlimited credit card that he pays. like you don't go to Hermes and fucking and then send the bill to dad.
Hindi ko eh, pasensya na. I just want my gadgets, my games yon, my games and wala jologs ko nga eh. I mean, sorry but whenever I watch TV or read the papers and this person bought this and bought that, okay. Ako kasi I like to go against the grain eh. If there's something that everyone's buying, I won't buy it. Sobrang pandidirihan ko siya kahit Hermes pa siya.
Okay, fine. So what's the expensive shit that you buy these days? Like if you're gonna, I mean, come on, you splurge on what?
My games.
Like what? What games? Computer games. That's not splurging. That doesn't cost that much.
Yeah, but I can't live without them eh. Ano pa?
What's your go-to game right now?
I buy from the internet. It's all the same. Hidden object, puzzle, mystery games. Gusto ko yung mga multo-multo. I like scaring myself. Labo, di ba? Basta when it comes to my games, I never think twice. And by nature, I'm a bit kuripot.
You are a fun, unique, and very interesting person, and you must make a really lively wife. You get what I mean? Like, if I had a wife as hot as you, right, as smart as you, and who just wants to spend money on fucking games and like puzzles and stuff, I would be the happiest man alive. I'm walking around, babe, what are you doing? Puzzle game, Silent Hill. I'm like, tuloy mo na lang yan. It's just, instead of out there like being maarte and, looking at bags and taking photos of them and Instagramming that bitch, it's just, you seem like you'd be the perfect, not the perfect one for me because I don't want to do that when you have a husband, but man, if I could score a girl like you, I would be totally happy about that. Let's move on though, if you don't mind. Let's start with this guy from Tarlac who's 28 years old. What's going on, Tarlac? I don't want to pronounce your fucking name, so I'm going to ask you it when you're on air now. Hello?
Yeah, man. What's up?
What's your name again?
My name's, you can call me SirMcLongCock.
SirMcLongCock.
Yep.
Is this some internet? Or whatever. Let's just call you Cock. What's going on, buddy?
The thing is, I've been with the right women before, and they're even the wife material, but my problem is I fucking love bad bitches, not the hood rat type of chick, those who went to college type of bad bitches, the sluttier the better, the juicier the better, the juicier the history the better, and I just love bad bitches, man. I don't know what's fucking wrong with me.
Okay, when you say I love bad bitches, and I know you're throwing a lot of, I felt like I was listening to Kanye West when you were that whole spiel that you were just talking about right now, but you like the girls with the reputation of being a little slutty, man, and all of that stuff. And when you say you like them, that means you want to be in relationships with them? Because I think a lot of guys like a little bit of a slutty girl, but that's just to have sex with. And after that, they don't really want to kind of, it's not quote-unquote girlfriend material. Are you telling me you're a little bit beyond that? You want girlfriend material and you want to make sure that they're these girls?
No, I'm not down with the commitment. I just want to be with them. You know what I'm saying?
In what capacity do you want to be with them, Mr. Cock?
It's like, I want to talk to them every day. I just want to be with them. And, of course, I want to fuck because it's really exciting. You know?
Yeah. Well, so what's the question?
So what's wrong with me, man? Why instead
There's nothing wrong with you.
Instead of going with the right girls, instead of sticking with them.
Well, first of all, you're not going to get the right girls, cock. You know why? Because of your attitude. Listen, I'm not saying... Okay, I don't want to say you're an asshole. You sound like an asshole. And because you sound like an asshole, you're only going to get the slutty bitches. Because nice girls are not going to want to hang out with you. I mean, this is a personality thing, okay? You can live your life the way you want to live it. You want to sound like a dick, you can sound like a dick. It's fine. You're not going to get a great girl, the girl that we all kind of aspire for, with the way you sound, the way you carry yourself, the way you present it. You get what I mean? Assunta here is a great girl. We established that a few seconds ago, and I was like, wow, that would be awesome. This, Assunta, if I may speak for you, or you correct me if I'm wrong, you will never date this guy. And if your sister dated this guy,
so
you'd slap her.
I'm not the one for you.
Right? If Alessandra was dating this guy, you'd be like, you better break up with that asshole.
No, but, as long as he's not gonna get married, then it's okay. I totally respect that. At least he's being true. Hello.
I know, but his thing is like, what's wrong with me? Why? You're like, I only want slutty girls.
Nothing.
I'm like, yeah,
I guess he hasn't found the right one yet. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're cliche.
Believe me, pagka nakita niya yung katapat niya, he will straighten up.
Well, there's nothing to straighten up, though, Assunta. You said there was nothing wrong with him. There is nothing wrong with you. You are a street slang, yes, yo kind of guy.
Yes, yo.
And
So
it's
funny.
true.
It is true, and it's so funny.
And you're gonna get those kind of girls. Listen, the way you carry yourself, like, I want to fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I want to hang out, but I want to fuck because fuck feels good. You're going to get girls that are just like you. You're not going to get a better quality female.
Well,
That's
it's
what's
the
gonna
law of attraction, right?
Right.
I mean, how you present yourself, that's what you get, right?
Right. It's law of attraction. It's almost like relationship karma. I don't believe in karma, but what you present is what you're going to get in return. Unless you got a ton of money.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right?
All right.
So there's nothing wrong with bad girls because you present yourself as bad boy. Siga. We can hear it in your voice. That's what you're going to get back. All right?
All right.
What kind of girl do you want to marry, Mr. Cock?
I just want a girl that who's not stupid, who has her own disposition in life. But I don't know what's wrong, but I'm always looking for that certain type of excitement. If you're too good, I kind of get bored. With your attitude. I'm just looking for someone who's exciting, someone who's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want a little chaos? That's fine.
I get bored with. I know they're the right girls, but the problem is I get bored, and I'm having much fun conversation with bad bitches.
Well, listen, then bad bitches is the way to go. I mean, you're talking about the full spectrum now of attraction. You're saying great conversationalist, great in bed, exciting and all of that stuff. Then that's your kind of girl, man. If you want a little chaos, hey, God bless you. That's the way it is, man. Good for you. But if I may, the bitches part of that whole exchange is probably the thing you want to change, just a little bit, all right? You can call them chaotic, you can call them bad, exciting, fuck, and all that stuff. But when you go, I want bad bitches, it's referring to them as bad bitches that's going to get you in a little bit of shit.
Okay, man.
All right?
All right.
So clean that up. Using bad girls is fine. It's the bitches part, a little aggressive, all right?
All right, man.
All right, man. Thanks, bud. Bye-bye.
All right.
Let's keep it going here. Let's talk to Assunta. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, good. All right. Let's go to, who's this? Jessica is on a cell phone. Let's talk to Jessica, who's in Davao. Jessica, you're 29 in Davao. How are you? Welcome to the program. Jessica.
Hello.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Jessica, what's up? You have Assunta de Rossi here and Dr. Ken. What's going on? Jessica.
Hi, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. What's your question? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a little insecure because I'm older with my boyfriend for 5 years. He's younger than me, actually.
And you are, hold on one second. How old are you? You're 29. Your boyfriend is 24. And
yeah.
What are you insecure about? Because he's a lot younger? That's it?
Yes. and the girls around him is within his age. So before, I'm not really that insecure, but lately, because I found out the girls who is around him is within his age, I feel like I'm a little insecure about it because I'm older than him.
You know, listen, Jessica, wait. The 29-25 is not that bad. I mean, it's not Vicky Hayden. You know, it's not. The insecurity shouldn't be there. You're still both in your 20s. I mean, you might just have a normal insecurity that really doesn't have anything to do with age, but more just your own kind of personality or how you feel about this guy.
Yeah, but I easily get jealous when he's in around these girls. I mean, it's very unreasonable. And, you know, and as a person, I get jealous.
Right. Does he make it where you feel jealous because maybe he's flirting a little bit? He's giving out his number. I mean, is it all you? Is it all him? Is it a little bit of both? I mean, where does the jealousy kick in most?
Well, because I get jealous because, like, he's texting these girls, and I'm already his girlfriend, you know?
Yeah, well, listen, that's legitimate jealousy, though. Assunta, where are you on this one?
Oh,
the guy's
God.
texting chicks, man. I'm not good with that.
You know what? In my younger years, I used to be really celosa. Yeah, so I totally get where she's coming from. But you know, as I matured, wala eh. I realized, you know, ganda ko. Wow.
I was just gonna
ako
say
to.
that. It's different,
So,
but you're hot.
Bahala ka, you know. I mean, lately I don't show the when I get jealous, I don't show it. I learned not to show it kasi the more you show your guy that you're insecure, and lalaki makapal talaga ang mukha when they know that you're patay na patay with them. Ay nako, the more they'll give you a reason to.
That's not true. How dare you?
That's not.
Ay nako.
How dare you?
Yes.
You know, that's bullshit.
I agree with
Yeah.
I agree on that.
So I'll show the person na kahit deep inside I'm super hurt or I'm dying. I'll show the person that I can live without you even if I can't. And then he'll be the one chasing me, you know.
Jessica, do you show him na, as Assunta said, patay na patay ka sa kanya?
Of course not.
All right, Mia, look at it, lying. All you girls are lying.
Ang bilis sumagot.
Of course not.
Okay, all right.
Well,
Okay.
I do show how I love him, but yung pasabi na patay, of course not. That's too overwhelming for him.
Here's where I'm at. Okay, here's where I'm at on this. He should not be texting those girls. Okay, if he's got a girlfriend,
I'm his girlfriend.
That's what I would say. Now, I don't want you to overwhelm him with you know, being possessive and all of these things. But if it's to a point where he's kind of mildly flirting with them, a nice little reminder that, hey, listen, I'm your girlfriend. Why are you texting those girls? You don't pull his phone and throw it away or, you know, fight him over it. But just a nice little simple reminder. Hey, listen, I'm your girlfriend. You know, you might want to like lay low on the whole texting bullshit. You get what I mean? Or you start texting other dudes and see how he likes it. You start hiding your phone when, like, are you able to use his phone? If you go, babe, can I use your phone? I'm just going to play Ruzzle or Scramble or Friends with Words. And then if he doesn't.
I got to know that there are other girls because I did borrow his phone and I did check, though it's not right, but I did check the messages. Kaya nalaman ko, there are other girls.
What are the messages? What do they say?
What exactly did you read? What did you see?
It sounded, the conversations run like they have to if they have the same time, if they're both free, they can see each other and something like that.
No, that's bullshit.
I mean,
Jessica, that's listen. Okay, hold on, one second. What was the most damning line you saw in the whole exchange?
Because the conversation was like, the girl first texted him, and then he did just reply, and the girl, I think it was just the girl left her keys on her dorm, so she can't get in, and then my boyfriend told her that you want me to accompany you just waiting while she's waiting for her dorm mates to arrive. I mean,
High five.
No, man, I don't know.
High five.
I don't know, man. Listen, yeah. You want my penis to accompany you while your roommate opens the door is what I heard. That's what I read.
And take note of the time. It's already 12 midnight.
Oh, Jessica, listen.
Have you confronted him about it? Have you confronted him?
Jessica?
Excuse me? Yeah.
Have you confronted him about it? Assunta was asking.
I asked him about it, and actually, nagalit pa siya. Because there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong about this daw. So sabi ko, can you read back through your conversation and then tell me na hindi dapat ako magalit? Because that conversation is not a normal conversation na nakikipag-usap ka sa isang kaibigan. And that girl I'm referring to is he's dating that girl before we got officially.
The plot thickens. Yeah, no. This is Assunta. Again, you and I, we are a pleasure. It's a pleasure to disagree with you on a few of these calls. I'm zero tolerance on this. This is horseshit. I tell him fuck off.
Yeah, if he's gonna stress you out. I mean,
yeah.
If he's gonna
you have legit. My thing is, you have legit reason to be jealous. This is you have my endorsement to be jealous and be angry. I mean. It's nice to separate whether it's just normal jealousy and when there's actually something being done. Like he's like, hey, I can accompany you at midnight in your dorm. I mean, no, that's bullshit. You call the girl, you pick a fight with her. Hold on 1 second. Assunta, you ever do that? You ever call another girl and say, putang ina ka? Sige, suntukan tayo.
I never do that. Yeah. Kasi may breeding ako eh. Joke.
You're tall and you look like you could kick ass. I just feel like you can really do this phone call.
To be honest with him, such a pushover. Sobra. I'm such a pushover. Okay lang, di naman akong kinakarma in the end eh. So, I never make patol.
Yeah, but Assunta, I mean, not. I mean, you're pretty, right? But you got that face. You got the face that I dare you to fuck with me face. You get what I mean?
Ay, mas mika sa lamb. Sobra. But, paano ba to? Maybe it's because of my Italian roots, when we get picon, we'll put you in your place if the situation calls for it. Only if we have to. But most of the time, no, we're very passive and push over, sobrang paape, ganon. Okay lang nang inaape.
Jessica, you confront him. You have my blessings to confront her. You just tell, hey, stop fucking texting my boyfriend. You tell your boyfriend that we said that he needs to shape up.
I don't want to do that to the girl because I don't want to stoop to her level. I mean,
no, you go to that level.
I don't want to. I mean, I did confront my boyfriend. That's it. So, according to him, he already deleted the number. I already told him that if that girl is texting you, you can always choose not to reply, but you did reply.
All right, and invite yourself over at the same time. All right. Hey, listen, I think you're handling it well. If it continues to happen, then go ahead and take extra. I guess a little more force if it happens again. But maybe he learned his lesson.
It's just that he's insisting that there's nothing wrong about the conversation that they're having. Well, that's bullshit for me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on your side. Thanks for the call, baby. Good luck with that.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye-bye. It is a Wednesday night. Tonight's guest, the beautiful, the intelligent, the feisty, pushover, gamer, whatever it may be. She knows stuff about medical. She knows things about politics. She's all well-rounded individual. Her name is Assunta de Rossi. Assunta, thanks for being here. We'll take a break. Get some more calls after this. Don't go away. See you in a bit.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was this time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story, okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
you are not allowed. We're able to verify all of these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically, Now, number 2. Upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking
but that's the
doors.
thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted and other things, you know. A Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, you know. And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. And the CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. Yeah. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Sabrina's Kitchen is going to be back in your kitchen.
Sabrina, we're hungry.
Okay, it's coming. Every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Lifestyle Network. Where else?
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here. It is a Wednesday night, 13th of February. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Assunta.
Hi. Advance Happy Valentine's.
That's right. She is our guest tonight, Assunta de Rossi. You can follow her on Twitter at Sam Ledesma. And, of course, Dr. Ken. Want to remind everyone, Major Homes, everybody, brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call Major Homes, 0917-517-4287. That's 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here. Make sure to give them a call. All right. Assunta, is your name Sam? Sorry, I mean...
No, that's my nickname. I'm called Sam because my initials are MAS. So, binaliktad.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to some calls here. By the way, you can... Well, what can people kind of catch you in these days? I know you were doing some TV5 work, right? For a while? Is that right?
Well, I finished 2 shows with ABS-CBN. And right now, I can't work because of the campaign. I mean, I can't have a regular show. I can have guestings, but not a regular show. In fact, I had to decline one because I said I can't. I'll be living in Negros for 45 days or more. You know, come campaign season. So it's impossible. It's too far.
I mean, with all of this exposure to politics and you know, being involved, I guess, with, like you were saying earlier, some sort of your own version of a land reform, is this a itch that you'd like to scratch one day and maybe, you know, take over, run for Congress, you know, be in this field of public service?
My husband's always been against political dynasties. So sorry, it's not
So
gonna
zero.
happen. No.
Wow. If he wasn't, though, would you? I mean, like,
no,
if
I'm an
you
artist.
seem-
No, I'm an artist. Can't.
Yeah.
I cannot even run my own household. Hello, I'm such a princess. Hindi pwede.
Congresswoman, hold on, I'm in the middle of this game. You just don't bother me right
I'm
now.
sewing
This is
clothes. Yeah.
That's why, please, stop it.
Yeah,
All right,
gusto ko
478
Bakit
478-7954 is our phone number if you want to call us. You can also catch us on Skype. Let's go to Singapore here, and Arkin is on the phone. Arkin, you are on the show. How can we help you? What's going on?
Yes, Mo. Hello.
Hi, Arkin. Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, Mo. I think I need some advice regarding sa work ko. Kasi parang nasasawa na ako. By the way, nasa construction firm kasi ako ngayon. And then before, hindi lang ako lumilipat ng company, lumilipat din ako ng bansa from Saudi to Qatar and then from here to here. And then sa Saudi, one year lang ako. And then sa Qatar, 8 months. And then pumunta ako dito. So ngayon parang ang problema ko kasi is parang nasasawa na ako. And then isa pang problem ko, hindi ko pwedeng i-give up basta-basta kasi breadwinner ako ng family. So yun, I think yun.
Are you nasasawa ka ba sa travel, sa job mismo, like sa industry?
I think
what parts?
Sa job mismo. Okay. Kasi parang
you're in your country.
Construction firm. More on technical works.
How'd you get?
Is there another field? Yeah, is there another field that you can get into that will pay you the amount you need to sustain this? All your responsibilities and all of these things, or are you kind of just this is what you do? This is your skill set. This is all you know in a sense.
That's my skill set. Kasi architecture. Actually, I'm an architect in the Philippines, so yun talaga yung field. Kaso nga lang, ayun, parang nasasawa kasi nakatatlong bansa na ako and then ganun pa rin. Parang hindi ko pa alam kung ano ba talaga.
Let me ask you guys, Assunta, Ken, because I'm of the real world. I'm like, I don't have a calling in life. I'm not an artist, Assunta, like you. I don't have any true. I mean, I don't do anything great. I just do this, what I do.
Well, there are times, in my case, there are times na nababurnout din ako eh. Sometimes I go, after this show, tama na muna. Or I want to I usually take a breather, It's just for a few months lang. Kasi, nakakasawa din. Yeah, nakaka-burnout din, especially in our business where, you work 24, 36 hours.
Long hours.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's taxing, especially if you do it every day.
But in our situation, right?
Yeah, but the problem is nga, what if wala kang what if you don't have savings, you can't just rest. No, I'm not saying quit, no. But
right. In our business, you can stop and get rehired by the same employer. Can't do that in real life. Like, you get what I mean? This guy can't just quit being in Singapore and then be rehired by the same company. We are always employed by the same company. It's just whether we want to work this month or not work this month.
Do you ever,
and then, of course, there's that financial
part. I want to ask,
part.
Do you ever get a break? Or, baka wala siyang break.
Baka yun nga, wala ka pang break.
That's why you need a vacation, honey.
Burn out.
Yeah.
Burned out ka na.
Listen, bud, my advice would be is to really push through. I mean, man up is I don't want to say man up because that's kind of rude because you're right. So the burnout happens to everybody. But I'm of the real world where this is your job. And we all have jobs. And some of our jobs we hate, but we still do it. Some of our parents worked harder than, like my parents worked harder than I'll ever work in my life. And they didn't do anything exciting, but they did it for 40 years because they needed to do it for their family. They needed to do it because you just need to make a living. Now, it might not be extravagant. It might not be exciting. Your friends might be, doing TV shows and your other friend might be, has his own internet business that's, just doing very well, and then you're stuck here in a firm. It really is the realities of life. I would like you to keep your job and start getting involved in other things that you can get excited about, say being in Singapore or, with your spare time. because the job part is so difficult to get sometimes. You know, especially in an increasingly competitive world. You want to keep that job as much as possible. But I also don't want to shatter your dreams and tell you, oh, you know, just be happy with what you have and don't aspire. You know, you can aspire, you can get into new things, you can maybe flirt with the idea of getting into architecture and other places, but never leave that job until you're sure that that second opportunity is locked down. Because the money aspect is so fucking important. Now, I feel bad that you have to give your money to your family, but if you're happy about it, then great. Because, I mean, you know, I think part of us all feels bad about that. Like, for people that have to do it, like I have to do it too. It's like, shit, I always have to allot a certain amount for these people. Not these people in a sense like strangers, but my family. I always have to allot this amount. And it kind of takes a lot from me having fun and doing these things, but it is the reality part. So try to get involved in other things that you can kind of get excited about in your daily grind, whether it be like what Assunta does, like games, man. It could be something as small as that. When you get home, you're excited to get involved 2 hours into this thing that will kind of spice your day up. And it's not just wake up in the morning, go to the office, come back and sleep again, wake up. You know, like Ken, you do this podcast in the evening.
Yes.
It's a complete, like, change from what you do in the morning, which is operating on
that's what I like to tell everybody.
Stuff.
This is an innovation of myself. And being in the medical field, we eat burnout for breakfast. That means with the long period of studying and working and, you know, hours that are really off, we always get to that point of a burnout. And the trick is recognize that being burned out is just a hurdle. It's not an unclimbable hill. And you're going to be burned out so many times. And the trick that I realized, especially when I was away from my family, doing something for this thing, eventually for success, is I try to deceive my mind. Trick myself in doing something, like what Mo said, that's totally different from what you're doing because you're going to, suka ka na, no? So try different things, like biking, swimming, ganun lang. Even for just a short period, and then you will develop that tolerance, and then you're back in the game again. Because in the beginning, you really love what you're doing. You just had too much of it, and then that's it.
Hello?
And even if you don't love it, you need to do it.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Consider yourself lucky, you know, that you have a job that can, you know, I admire you that you're doing it not only for, and think of it as not only doing it for your family, because that's gonna really, you know, make you like nakakasawa. Think of it as like you're also doing it for yourself. Buy something for yourself. You know, indulge yourself in something that you would like
reward yourself.
Yeah, reward yourself
for
once
all
in a while.
that hard work.
Once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while.
Get into, you know, being in Singapore, get into some sort of, be an aficionado for like food. I mean, there's so much great food in Singapore. So kind of do like a twice a week. You don't have to eat out fancy, but there's so much great fucking food selection in Singapore that you can kind of do a little bit of research. Like I get into hobbies. Like I collect little trains and little toy airplanes, and I collect movie posters, like original movie posters. Yeah. You know, it kind of helps me, you know, still be excited. I no longer live the exciting Manila life because, you know, of my job. I'm now, you know, in a home here in the U.S. and I collect posters. So I research about them and I look at the history and how many copies were made and who starred in this film. And right now, for example, I'm watching movies that were shot in the Philippines. That's my theme. I want to look at, so I'm collecting movies online, of course, you know, stealing them. And, you know, because that doesn't cost anything. Yeah. And watching movies that were shot in the Philippines. It's kind of my new thing. So it helps me look forward to something every day or maybe every week that I can get involved in that's so completely different from what I do.
Yeah, and I just I also want to add like sa akin September of last year I decided, you know, because I also love my arts and crafts, you know, that's the stuff I was doing before I became an actress. I enrolled in a fashion school. So pero once a week, I go to school every Saturday. So, ano nangyari?
Miguel.
Yeah, no, really. You try something new. Get involved in something.
Sorry, I wasn't hearing my voice, so I thought nawala ng audio. I'm taking up dressmaking.
Oh, excellent.
So, because, siguro I got tired of doing the same thing over and over again. But that doesn't mean I'm quitting showbiz. It's still my first love. But it's just that, para may magawa lang iba. I even bought a manual sewing machine, and now, I'm making projects in school. Yung parang, I also miss that, those are the things that I missed because I've been in the business for almost 20 years. So parang, sarap lang na bumalik doon sa mga ginagawa mo before ka nag-artista. Yung ganun.
Yeah. All right, buddy?
Yes, thank you, Mo.
Thanks for the call. Good luck.
One more.
Yep.
Kasi dito mo, yung paso kasi is Monday to Saturday eh. And then yung schedule ko is 8 a.m. to 6. And then 6 p.m. hindi ka pwedeng umalis agad kasi hanggat nandun yung mga manager mo, kailangan nandun ka pa rin. So, umuwi sila mga 8. So, umuwi rin kami mga 8. So, I think, mahirap yung parang sinasabi ni Miss Assunta na mag-enroll ng ganun.
Yeah, listen, then if that's the case and you feel like they're overbearing stuff, flirt with the idea of getting a new job, looking around, stuff like that. Something, maybe come home, You seem like you've got a considerable amount of experience that can land you another job. Singapore, yeah, you're right. They don't fuck around over there, man. It's a lot of work. Yeah. They're strict and these things. So, you've beefed up your resume a little bit, a couple of years here, there, been able to travel. It might be enough to score a job that's less taxing on you and we can start enjoying life a little bit. You're highly employable, so that's a good thing. Just go out there. You're still young. Go out there, throw your resume around and see if you can score something that really fits within your schedule. You said you don't like the job anymore, but, stick with that industry and then go out and then start doing, like we said, other things on the side that will kind of get your life to be a little bit more excited about certain things in your life. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Mo.
Thanks for the call.
Okay.
All right, let's go to line 2. I keep losing my screen here, guys, and I see I forgot the person's name on line 2. Who do we have here again? There we go. Got my screen back. Let's go to Edward, line 2. What's up? Hi, Edward. You're in Caloocan.
Hi, Mo.
What's up?
Hello?
Assunta de Rossi here.
Hi, Assunta.
Hi.
Here's my problem, Mo. I have this girlfriend, and when we're having sex, she has a weird, may siyang weird na ginagawa na killer boner. Boner killer, sorry.
Yeah. What is it?
She, when she's going down on me,
yeah,
she loves licking my balls dun sa pateros or sa nacho.
Yeah, so she likes licking that space between your butthole and your ball sack.
Yeah, then up to my asshole.
Whoa! Yeah, that's man ass too. Yeah. Yeah, that's far good,
okay,
man.
Sana kaso nawawala yung momentum ko kasi sobrang nakikilig na ako.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I'm not. There are certain guys that like the ball licking. I'm not a big fan of the ball licking. I get all really weirded out by that. I maybe because I'm really ticklish, and it does kill a certain amount of momentum. But again, when you watch the X-rated, the porn films, the girls are putting the whole ball in their mouth and they're like, and then all of a sudden I think some girls are like, okay, I have to do that. Don't do that to me. Don't even go near there. Don't touch it. And the fact that she's even going more south into that area of deep space. Yeah, man, that's...
yeah, and I don't know what to tell her to...
Oh, tell her. Just says, hey, baby, keep it up.
Because, yun, medyo parang nare-restart ako so ulit na naman parang ganun.
Do you do weird jerky moves like when she does that? Maybe you can do that because she can read your body language instead of like you actually verbalizing it. Or do you just lie there?
Medyo nakikilit ako pero ayokong i-ano sa kanya.
No, you show her. Show her that you're...
ma-offend siya or something.
No. So is there an offensive part there? I mean, being bilang female? I mean, like if I started moving kind of weirded out while you were...
I don't know.
Down by the poo hole?
Ako pa talaga, diba?
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Assunta, you're okay. Listen, I'm not asking you for like sexual moves here. I'm asking you like, as a female, would you be offended? Obviously, you're married, so you have sex. Obviously, Assunta. So, or you do you or do you not?
I do.
Okay, all right, just checking. Shit. All right, so if we were let's just say let's say we're married. Let's just say we're hypothetically. Come on, we're actors here. Let's do it. So we're married, right? And we're having sex. And you do a move, and all of a sudden you see me kind of twitch in a way that you've never seen me before in other kind of sexual encounters that we've had. You'd stop, right? You wouldn't be offended.
Yeah, I would ask, are you okay?
That's normal.
I mean, siguro all I can say is communication is vital. Yeah. Kasi if it's gonna ruin the moment,
babe, wag mo naman dilaan ko yung puwet ko. You know, you can wag naman ganun.
Friend.
That's right. Yeah, listen, okay, here's what I would do. Okay, I'm putting myself in the situation. Okay, I'm lying there, right? Your girlfriend, right? She's got the tongue on the penis, working its way down, okay? When she gets to the balls already, kind of give that uncomfortable like movement, you know, like that, like a bad dance. And then when you know what some guys do, and I don't always recommend this, but you know when the girl's giving you a blowjob and you put your hands behind her head, I don't like that move. I don't like that face fuck move, right? But in this situation, when she's going down a little, so just grab her head and guide her back up a little bit. You don't pull her head out, but just kind of get a little force going where she's coming back up. What's amazing to me is how you just lay there. She's got her tongue in your bung, and you're just laying there. You can really move. You can say something. You can show it with your hands and pulling her back up, or you can actually just tell her.
Okay. Maybe I just guide her up.
Yeah. I was just thinking of the butthole. Did you know that the hair in the butthole is the longest hair in the body? Nobody knows this, even in medical school.
I know it. Shit, when I pull mine,
because it goes up the back and back here in the ear, and it goes straight to the eyelashes. Yeah.
Oh, but this is nerd shit. I'm talking about,
it's not nerd shit.
Literally,
direct.
mine is like long.
Isang close up. Because when you pull it like that, your eyes would go like this.
That's disgusting. You're pig, Ken.
Ang luma nung joke.
You're such
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Ken,
because
you're
this
fired.
guy's so funny.
Get out here. Ken, you're fired. Move. We have a new doctor tomorrow. Assunta, when it comes to the sex thing, though, right? If there's a move that he does on you that you don't like, and has it happened, by the way, first, where someone's done a move on you that you don't like?
Oh, I'm not telling.
No, you don't have to be specific. You just gotta say yes or no. Has there been a move?
Like I said, you have to tell him or her, diba? It's important that you communicate. Otherwise, instead na, you're gonna have a wonderful night, you'll end up fighting kasi no one's, the other person is not saying anything, and then you'll find out later on, diba?
Uututan mo na lang.
Sabi ko, utot ka na lang. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Edward. Listen, it's so easy. This is an easy problem. Pull her head back up or tell her. That's all. All right?
Telling her.
Are you doing it to her? Is this where she's getting it from?
No, I don't know where she's getting
porn.
it.
Yeah.
She got it from porn. All right, buddy. Thanks for the call.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
No worries.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. I'm not a ball guy, man. Ken, do you like that? The whole ball licking thing? It's not my thing.
Yun. Sobrang nakakakiliti yan.
It's not even kiliti. I feel awkward.
Distracting.
Yeah, it hurt. It almost hurts.
No, it doesn't.
No, to me, it's like I have such a disdain for it that when you do it, it actually seems kind of painful. Taking a break. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're going to show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta.
For PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it, right? It's Enrique playing already.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Well, before that, I was kicking ass.
So go with the theme of the show. How not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
Sabrina's Kitchen is going to be back in your kitchen.
Sabrina, we're hungry.
Okay, it's coming. Every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Lifestyle Network. Where else?
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Pechay. Pechay na lang. Kung mahaba ang carpet ng pechay, she will start with the pechay.
Oo,
if it's kung mahaba yung hair, di ba masakit?
Hindi, ginugutin ko muna ng konti. Tinitrim
Kailangan
trim mo ng
gupitan muna.
Tsaka pagka kasi yung mga tsaka pechay pala, pechay. Tsaka mga yun ang mga nakikita ko. Mga yan. Ampalaya ba? Ampalaya. Hindi, na lang. Ay, upo naman talaga eh.
Upo na lang.
Upo. Kalaki naman niya.
Ano ba yan? Di ba?
Parang ng kabayo. Parang ng kabayo.
Lintik ng kabayo! Ay, Tirso!
Join your host, Carrots Nazareno, on Live, Love, Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Wednesday night, 13th of February. If you download it, thank you very much. We appreciate it. On iTunes, big show last night, man. Bamboo, still getting a lot of feedback for that one. That was a great performance by him. On Friday, we have Rufa Gutierrez. Tonight, the very, very smart, very beautiful Assunta de Rossi is here. You can follow her on Twitter at Sam Ledesma. Before we get back to that, I want to remind everyone that Chevrolet has an amazing vehicle out, and you should really check it out. It's called the Chevy Sonic. It's a dependable 5-seater compact vehicle. It delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is a perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking for, to make a really fun daily commute, weekend getaway maybe. Want it a little bit more exciting? Really the perfect car for you. Comes with two great-looking body styles, the 5-door hatchback and the 4-door sedan, equipped with the new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine. Do check it out. It has like Bluetooth connectivity, audio streaming capabilities. You kind of usually see that in the high-trim compact sedans, but the Chevy Sonic has it. The Chevy Sonic, available at Chevy dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and services on the Chevy 24/7 hotline. Sounds good. All right. 478-7954 is our phone number if you want to call us, get yourself on the show. Full lines here. Plus, we got a lot of Skype calls. We have one from Doha. We have Saudi Arabia. We got a lot of people who want to get on the program tonight and talk to Assunta de Rossi. All right, Assunta, here we go. You ready to do it?
Yeah.
Let's have a good time. Jane, you are 26, line 1. You're on a cell phone. You've been on hold for a long time, so thanks for being here and for being patient. What's up, Jane?
Hi, Mo.
Hi,
Hello?
Jane.
Hi, Mo.
Yes, what's up? Hi.
Yes, how are you? I knew you were sick, right?
Yes, I was sick. I'm better now. A little bit of a cough, but I'm doing well. Thank you. I appreciate the
You sound better
how
than
can we
the
help you?
time.
Oh
Yeah,
my God!
hi,
I know these
Assunta.
past episodes have been tough.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
We actually had to cancel Assunta when I was sick. By the way, Assunta, thanks for that. I just remembered now. Yeah,
I was supposed to be
really
here
ill.
last week.
That's
but
right.
then
Sorry.
we were still
Yeah,
sick.
thanks.
But it's okay. I mean,
Least-
we don't want to force it, right?
Yeah, totally. All right, Jane, what's going on? What's your problem? What can we do for you?
Okay, I actually have two questions. I have a love question and a sex question.
Fire away.
So, my first question would be the sex question, and that is,
Sure.
is it possible to have sex boredom?
Sex boredom?
Yeah, because I'm actually a confessed nympho. I love having sex before. I usually have fuck buddies and everything, and
Whoa, can you speak up a little bit, Jane? Your cell phone's a little scratchy. If you don't mind, just a little bit more volume. You're self-confessed what?
Yeah, I'm a self-confessed nympho. I love sex. I usually have a lot of fuck buddies, and I don't really mind. I mean, they're hot and everything. No, they're just casual, and I'm at that point in time that I don't like it anymore. It doesn't interest me anymore. So I haven't had sex for like 4 months, and that's a very long time for me already not to have sex. And I don't know why. I mean, I have some of my casual engagements. They would call me and they would tell me that where am I, and if they want to do it in a short notice and everything. And I'm not interested anymore. I feel horny and all, but I don't feel interested in it anymore.
Yeah.
Is it possible that I got bored?
Yeah, completely. No, I completely understand where you're at. How many guys do you have on rotation that you're having sex with? At least 4 months ago or prior to that, say mid last year. How many guys on rotation were you having sex with?
Last year, but yeah, they had like around 7.
Yeah, you see, this is, I think, where the problem lies, and then again, we'll ask Assunta and Ken here their thoughts, but at least mine is, you are, yes, horny, and you want to have a lot of sex, and you were having a lot of sex with a lot of different guys, but at 26, it's starting to be like, okay, because sex is not like eating, you can just eat at different restaurants. I mean, it's enjoyable as eating is, like other things, but there's also an intimate part about it. There's a soul part of it,
That's the
and when
word.
you start losing that, even guys who just bang and bang and bang, girl after girl after girl, they're gonna hit a wall one day and go, as much as fleshy as and carnage as sex is to me, because I just want to fuck, they'll say like that guy we had earlier on the show.
Yes,
There's going to be a longing. There's going to be a longing for something more, because it's not just a flesh thing. For most people, for 99% of the people, it's something more than that. And even with you, the confessed nymph who's got 7 different dick, on rotation, it's going to become wait a minute, I'd like a little bit more of a connection more than just physical. And I think that's where the quote-unquote boredom is coming in. It's not boredom. It's just more emptiness. It's empty sex, and now you want meaningful sex. And you'll find you'll find that desire for it and that excitement for it when you find a person that you connect with at a different level away from fuck buddy. And then all of a sudden you're going to be fucking this guy till your brains fall out. I mean, I don't know. Assunta, do you agree? Or Ken?
Yeah, very well said.
Yeah.
Intimacy.
Wala na ako nasabi. No, sorry, I'm not an expert kasi I've only done it with one guy. So, halay ko naman.
What?
Sorry. I'm the corniest person in the world.
Time out 1 second. You've only had sex with, or made love, because he's your husband. A little bit more respect here. You've only made love with one guy?
Yeah.
Really? So wow. You went into that relationship first. Now, if I may, Assunta, you were then a sexy star at one point.
Yeah.
That didn't have sex?
It's all fake. Like my acting.
I know, but that's amazing. I know. Listen, I'm amazed. I'm amazed.
Trabaho lang. Just to show you that I'm really not picky with my roles. Hello, ano bang ginagawa ko ngayon? Mother roles. And I'm turning 30 pa lang. So that just to show you, I'm not really picky.
I know, okay, but Assunta, okay.
Yeah.
Let's get realistic. You did movies where you were topless.
I've never ko kinahiya yun. I even got an award for that. I
Of course.
never denied
And
my past and my
and
family.
I don't think I know, and I don't think you'll ever find a guy that would complain. I mean, you're freaking stunning. You got a great body on you. I mean, you got awesome. But to get a role, to do a role like that, or to get sorry, Jane, we're gonna take a break from your nymphomania. To do a role like that where
it's difficult,
I
mean, please.
And have not actually had sex is amazing. I'm amazed. High five.
I come from a very conservative Catholic family, but we're very open-minded. We're very understanding. We never judge. Live and let live. It's just that there are personal convictions na hindi pwedeng baliin. And that was that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it didn't matter if I did this, in films.
If I was next to you, I'd fucking high five you, because you are extremely unique in all aspects. I mean, every 5 minutes,
I like to go
I'm
against the
impressed by
grain. What the
but
people
you don't
are
see
doing.
people
I
like
don't
that in
like.
this industry so much. I mean, you're so rare.
I'm always
like,
baliktad because
fine.
I've always wanted to be different. Even when I was a kid, I didn't really aspire to be the best. I just wanted to be different. Like, ginagawa niyo yan, ako hindi. Or hindi niyo ginagawa yan, ako gagawin ko. Ganon.
Okay, yeah, you're a rebel. You're a rebel. Fine. Man, that is... Okay, every 5 minutes, I'll tell you, I'll be honest, okay? And this is not... Please don't take it like flirtation or anything like that. I'm impressed by you, and I admire you more and more. Like, you say something every 5 to 10 minutes that makes me go, this girl's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
And for you to say that you've never had sex prior to your husband, okay, yeah, there are people... That in itself is rare. Okay, that's rare. These days, fucking rare.
Yeah.
And then to say that you were in showbiz and didn't do it, rarer. And then to say you even did sexy roles where there was some sort of element of nudity and all of that and still never had sex is fucking rarest. And it's awesome. Really. All right, anyway, back to Jane. All right, so we're not asking Assunta anymore about, sleeping with 7 guys at a time. Jane.
Yes.
That's only you. You're the only one. All right.
I have a second question. Oh, it's a love question, actually.
Sure.
So it's in connection to my first question, but I don't really... this would happen. My ex-boyfriend of 3 years ago, so 3 years coming shot after, we split up after that because he found another girl. And right now he's getting married to that girl, and I'm a sponsor for their wedding. So I'm
and you're what? Sorry.
I'm a sponsor for their wedding.
Sponsor. Okay, all right. And then?
So I'm actually giving my blessing to both of them. This girl stole my boyfriend, basically, but now they're getting married, and it's all good between the girl and me. We didn't know each other before she stole my ex-boyfriend, but after that, we just became friends. I don't know, just time healed the wounds or something. But now that, come to think of it, I'm feeling a bit awkward. Is it weird that I'm feeling awkward? Maybe a bit jealous that they're getting married?
Okay, I just want to repeat the question because, again, I don't hear you very well. Assunta or Ken, correct me if I got this one wrong. So she's a sponsor of a wedding of her ex-boyfriend and her friend? Is that what it is? Her friend stole her ex-boyfriend and now they're getting married and she's a sponsor?
Yes.
Is that basically?
But don't you have to be married to be a sponsor or not necessarily?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
So,
kasi ang wedding sponsor is, I mean, when you're a ninong or a ninang, you're supposed to be, diba, like a second parent to.
How about a secondary sponsor?
Just say you don't feel Just say you don't feel comfortable with being a sponsor. It's such a heavy, major part of the. And I don't mind going to your wedding and supporting you, and you can say stuff like that. But to be a sponsor, it's such a not a burden because that's a bad word to say. It's such a heavy role for someone like me. You can say that I don't want to take that kind of a spotlight. I'd rather just kind of be in the audience. You can kind of word it that way. I wouldn't go. I mean, if you feel weird about it, I wouldn't go. But to be a sponsor is out of the question.
But is it possible that I'm just getting jealous now?
That's kind of
yeah, but of course. But she's your friend that fucking took your boyfriend. That you've complete. You don't even have to go to that wedding.
Yeah. So I guess.
But if you want to and you want to be friendly and all that stuff, then go. But don't be a sponsor.
Yeah, I'm actually. I think I've decided to decline the invitation, but I don't know because his parents are gonna be there, and everybody knows that I was the ex-girlfriend, and everybody knows the story that the girl told my boyfriend. And it's kind of weird.
there's a history of kind of some sort of scandal. It's probably not a good idea to go. All right, Jane. Thanks for the call, baby. We appreciate it. Hope you find somebody that you really can connect with in the bedroom
really horny as well.
Totally, Jane, dude, they're out there, buddy. You tell they're out there. All right, you're welcome. Bye. Let's go to Saudi. And Carla's been on hold for a long time. Hi, Carla. You're in Saudi Arabia. This here is Assunta de Rossi, and that there's Dr. Ken. What's going on? Carla.
Hello,
Carla. Carla,
hello?
What's up?
Tatago.
Carla, go. Yes, what's up?
Yes. Meron akong boyfriend. But dito kasi sa Saudi, mahirap kapag yung mayroon ka relationship.
You sound like you're at gunpoint. Are you at gunpoint, or is there a knife to your throat? I mean, Jesus, what's going on here?
Is there a sandstorm there?
No.
Saudi. Carla. All right.
Kumakain ka ba?
So
you sound like you just infiltrated into a building. You're about to break into the vault, and you're trying to get like some sort of combination from us. It's like, okay, I'm here.
No.
What do I need to do? It's like, Jesus.
No, I'm just tired because I just got home.
Okay, so what's the question?
Yung ano maniniwala dun sa guy na kung totoong mahal ka niya. Kasi dito sa Saudi, lahat nagpapanggap, karaniwan nagpapanggap. Single, pero sa Pinas, may asawa na sila. Pero sabi niya, single naman siya. So how would I know if he's telling the truth?
Tignan mo kung may tatong manok.
Bakit? Anong significance?
Is this one of your stupid jokes again? Is this one of those stupid butthole hair jokes? It's called investigating.
Yeah.
You investigate, Carla. Before you get into a true relationship, maybe when you go home to the Philippines, you meet the family. You know what I mean? You do these things.
Yeah, and at this
you
day
investigate
and
a little
age where, nothing is hidden because of technology, it's really easy to find out.
Bali, dumating yung time na nasa Pinas kami, but natakot ako na i-meet yung family niya.
No, just meet him. Don't worry about it. See where he lives. See his room. If there's no other wife in there with other kids, then he's single. Okay? All right, mouth breather.
Okay.
All right, babe. Thanks for the call, Saudi. All right, bye-bye. Okay. Jesus. I wonder how much she weighs. No, really. It's the breathing of a
probably
fat person.
She came up the stairs and,
Yeah. Jeez. Mario, 33, line 2, Cavite. What's up, Mario?
Yes, hi.
Hi, Mario.
I'm gay. Hello,
I know.
Hi,
you got that.
Hi.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm good. Meron lang akong question kasi I'm having problems getting a hard on sa sex. Tapos kasi before kasi sa sex I always ako'y lagi yung bottom. Because right now I'm trying it different. Maging top naman. Tapos yun nga, I'm having problems getting a hard on. Tapos I'm taking yung robust na parang cheap na alternatives sa Viagra before having sex. I just want to know yung mga possible side effects nung robust in the long run.
Well, let's start with, are you not getting an erection even on your own? Like, do you masturbate and do you get an erection then?
I masturbate
and
almost every day.
You get an erection. Okay, but you get an erection without do you masturbate without the medication?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so don't take the medication because you're fine. Your penis is fine. Well, you're just maybe you don't enjoy
enough. Alam mo yun, para makapenetrate.
Okay, wait, hold on. Listen, Mario, when you masturbate, do you have a normal, healthy erection? When you masturbate,
I think not that good.
Even during masturbation, huh?
Yeah.
Are you under any other medication aside from this low-cost Viagra?
No, none.
Ken, sounds medical to me, buddy.
Yeah. Well, medical, but not physiologic, because you're able to sustain erection. You're able to.
No, but he said it's not the same erection though, because he should still the same erection under masturbation. Because my thing is this: like, here's what I was working with when I first heard it. But again, I'm not a doctor, and Assunta, if you know anything about this, you can throw it in. But my thing was, he's always been a bottom, right? So he's always been on the receiving end, right? And now that he wants to try a new position where he's putting the penis in the anus, it's not his thing. You know, he's like, oh, okay. So because it's not his thing, or there's a little bit of anxiety going on there, he's not going to get the hard penis. Yeah. But in his masturbation, he should be getting a real healthy erection, because there's no anxiety there when you're by yourself. But the fact that he's not getting a real erection, even in masturbation, means physiological, right?
Not necessarily. Sometimes it's you know what? When did this semi-erection thing start? Yung hindi na masyado.
Parang mga 2 years ago.
Ang tagal na.
Wow.
That's physiological.
But I started
Ito pa isang tanong.
Robot, siguro a month ago lang.
Pag natutulog ka, di ba, sometimes you get an erection early morning. Do you get a full erection?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
But rock hard, buddy. Sorry, Mario. I don't want to talk about like hard dick around you, but I mean, rock hard.
Yeah.
See, so you're still able to sustain it. Yeah, it's more of psychological.
Yes.
You're very anxious.
Maybe something's bothering you.
Yeah,
diba?
there is something bothering him.
Guys are like that.
Yeah, there's like
when
poo on your penis. That's bothering.
When something's bothering you, you know.
You know, Mario, there are a lot of gay guys. Sorry, there are a lot of gay guys I know. Sorry. There are a lot of gay guys I know that don't like the anal sex. Okay, there are plenty of them. I'm going to even say maybe more than 50% of homosexuals, at least that I know, and I've talked to about this whole thing. Because we do this show, we get calls all the time. They don't like anal sex. They're really happy with the blowjob, hand job, making out, doing all of that stuff. There's certainly a fewer people who are into being bottoms. There are not a lot of guys who like that. I mean, from what I've heard, okay. I mean, don't take me on this on any scientific fact, but maybe that's your thing. That you're a bottom. That's what gets your kicks. And when you go out and you're the giver instead of the receiver, it's just not. It doesn't do it for you. Maybe you find it weird, gross. Maybe you've just not. It's not a good sensation, and that's why you're not getting the hard penis. Is it the same partner that you're with, by the way?
It's always been like casual sex.
Okay, and that's another thing.
Not trying to sound corny. Siguro dahil walang love, so kaya siguro siya ganun.
No, not really.
Yeah.
It's more. I think like you can be intimidated by some of these guys. Like, do you find yourself having less of an erection when the guy's hotter?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Kung sobrang guwapo siya, minsan ang mangyayari, you're not gonna have a good erection because he's so good looking that there's a little like anxiety there.
Yeah.
Like, it could be that.
And when you're on top, you're the giver, you're the performer, and you get more anxious about it rather than receiving.
But more exactly.
Yeah.
It could be that, all right?
Yeah, that's legitimate.
So, but did you give him any good advice?
The question is, when are you going to seek medical help? I don't think you're at that point, but if you're in an urgent situation where you need to talk to a doctor, don't self-medicate with your own Viagra or another brand. Go to a doctor, If you are urgent, you can't wait, you can't, relax and all those things.
Are you okay? Do you do drugs? Do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you do any of these things?
Smoking, yeah.
I smoke and I drink.
Oh, pare, that's also...
Yeah, okay, so maybe, why don't you go ahead and have a doctor check it out? Let's see. It could be any of those reasons.
Maybe you're overworked.
Depressed, stressed, exactly. Yeah, it could be any of those.
Fatigue, overfatigue can also cause...
Yeah, take all those out first before taking any supplements. And if taking that out would help you, then that's it. You don't have to take anything.
Okay, now that we got your problem, Mario, which we want you to see a doctor. I want to get back to the other caller. Mario, do you lick butthole? Mario? When you're having sex with a guy, do you lick the butthole area and that area between the balls and the asshole?
No,
do you lick
I
that part?
don't.
See, we really got to tell that other guy to knock that out, because even Mario's not doing that. Yes. All right, buddy.
Thanks, Mario.
Can I have like follow-up question. Any food that I can take pampadami ng love juice?
You want more semen?
Yeah.
Protein.
For
Protein.
more? Like
Yeah.
more?
Protein. Steak, oysters, what else? Shrimps, meat. Basically
Assunta,
meat.
Okay.
Why? If I may, because he's asking for more volume.
Because you need nga protein.
So protein is connected
yeah.
is connected to the amount?
Yeah, and also, as the Chinese believe, if you want to make a boy, the guy has to eat a lot of meat because that's, I don't know, that's the belief. Yeah, if you want to have more energy also, protein.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially, the best though is steak. Na rare.
I'm not a big jizzer guy. Like when it comes time. Sorry, so we're on the topic, right? But when it comes time for me to ejaculate, I don't produce 300 ml. I mean, it travels a great distance, but it's not a lot of volume.
Papasikat ka pa, great distance. Isang kutsara lang, tama na. Isang kutsara.
Teaspoon. I mean, it's like a.
Yeah, okay na yun.
I wish I'd produce a little more, to be honest.
Para sa medyo action. Sige.
Yeah. It's a better look when you can decorate the room and all with your own man.
Don't do it.
Thank you.
Don't masturbate that often.
Oh, what, you're taking my life away? How
Hindi,
dare
sabihin,
you? Ken, screw you. What did I tell you?
I'm telling the caller,
I didn't kidnap your children. Or what do you
ganito
tell me
kasi,
not to masturbate?
You're producing a certain amount of semen, and it's there where it's stored in the epididymis and all those stuff. And when it's full, it's gonna stop producing, and then sometimes you ejaculate through wet dreams. Pero if you masturbate often, edi you're consuming all your every So siguro kung gusto mong para mukhang marami, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Do it every 3 days.
I had a recent girlfriend. I had a recent girlfriend, right? So when the first time we were having sex, yes, and then it came to that ejaculation point, and she said this one thing, and I felt really low about it. So so having sex, right? And I think it was even in the bathroom, like on the bathroom counter, right? So having sex in the bathroom counter. So it's kind of cool because mirrors and all that shit. And then when it came to the ejaculation part, and because we were in a position where I was standing up and she was on the counter, it's not like we're lying down. I had to ejaculate on her, right? I mean, because that's the position we're in. And she was like, "That's not a lot." And I just kind of felt so little. I felt like you just told me I had a small penis. It was like that's first of all I thought was like, how many guys have ejaculated on you with more volume? A, B, really it's not a lot. C, and is that the right time to tell me like the very first? It's like she's like, is that all? I'm like, yeah. Why? She's that's not a lot. And then I said, why are you used to guys just like destroying the entire area with like liquid?
I'm
and
so
she's like,
sorry,
no. She's like, no, that's not what I meant. It's just, I'm like, no, that's exactly what you meant. Meaning, based on your experience, there are guys that absolutely bring like bumabaha dito. You got to call Red Cross. I mean, it's just, and with me, I can't even put icing on a small cupcake.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
I know. This is too much admission on my part. Thanks for the call, Mario. Good luck.
Thanks for the time.
Hydrate yourself.
Bye-bye.
I say hydrate
Bye.
yourself, and she says protein. Try both.
Protein.
Let's go to Anthony, who's on a cell phone, and he's been on hold for, God, what is an eternity now. Anthony, welcome to the show. Assunta de Rossi is here, as well as Dr. Ken. Hi, Anthony.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your question?
I've been in a relationship for 5 years, but then my partner, she's been really timid. I mean,
I'm sorry, what?
She doesn't reciprocate. She's been really timid. She doesn't reciprocate what I do to her.
I'm reading here that there's an... Oh, what's the age gap here? Somebody sent me a message here that there's an age gap. What's the age gap?
Pardon me?
You're 29. How old is she?
She's already 22.
Okay. That's not so bad. 29, 22, not so bad. Okay, so she doesn't reciprocate. How do you know she loves you?
How do I know that she loves me? It means a lot. She's been there. She's been very supportive and everything, except for that aspect. That's the only problem.
You want her to kiss you more?
I want her to be more
affectionate.
I guess she's still a bit young, but then
No.
I just want her to
Not
be
that
more to explore a bit more.
Ano raw? Sunda, what did you say?
Again?
Hindi ko na-gets. One more time. You need to speak a little louder. You want her
to be more.
To be what? More affectionate?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what?
More affectionate, yeah.
Expressive.
More
expressive.
Nahihirapan siyang nahihirapan siyang nahihirapan siyang express yung ganon. She's not really exposed to that kasi. So,
Okay. All right, we'll put you on hold. Okay, we got it. Assunta, are you the malambing?
Very,
or are you
very.
the individual? I mean,
very because
kind of distant.
because I'm Italian, so I'm really, really showy. I kiss and hug a lot. Yeah, but I'm also affectionate with my family and friends. You know, I hug them. Sa lahat. In fairness to me.
Yeah, the Italians, man, they do that thing when guys see each other.
Yeah, we're very
like,
expressive
and
yeah, we like to show.
Sorry, do you still speak Italian?
Not that much. It sucks
Not that
already.
much? Sucks. Oh.
Sorry, I know it's off topic, pero kachipan ng nanay ko. She wants to be greeted. Hi, mommy. Oh, good girl ako, ah. So I got a text. Ay, pabati. Ano ba yan? Chip talaga ng nanay ko.
No, that's fine. It's completely fine. And then mommy's like, oh, anak ko, virgin yan until the end.
Until the end talaga. Oh, nga, no?
I mean, until it was time to get married. Okay, so Anthony, listen, she might just be that kind of person. You get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
maybe you grew up in a family like Assunta's, where there's a lot of affection, a lot of hugging, a lot of this, a lot of that, and maybe she didn't. And we are a product of our environment and our upbringing and our, genes and all of these things. And if it's not like that in their household, and if it never was, then it's really hard to expect it right away. It'll take a little bit of training. It'll take a little bit of saturation in your home where she's there and she sees it all the time, and then it becomes that. And it might not be ever in the level that you expect it to be, but it is what makes us individuals. Anthony, you're malambing, she's not. Say la vie. That's what it is. I mean, if she shows you that she's supportive and you guys, like you said, you guys do it a lot, and in other ways that naman pinapakita niya yung love niya, then that's it. Like it's you can read the website or the book. I don't know if Assunta, if you've read this, The Languages of Love. I think there's like 5 languages of love where people express their love in different ways, and maybe you're one way and she's another way. If you kind of read that, and it seems to be effective with a lot of people, you get to understand more about your partner and how they express the way they feel about you and what they want in return, and then you can try to kind of find some sort of balance. It's called Languages of Love. I think there are 5 of them. Look it up online. You can read about it there. It makes a lot of sense to a lot of people. And it certainly does help a lot of people.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Thank you very much. That's,
all right.
I'll think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, no, look it up. It's easy. I mean, right after this call, just go on the internet. You'll see it. And then it might kind of bring a little bit more of a clear picture on what kind of person she is and how she expresses things. Okay?
Yeah,
all right. Bye-bye. Have you read it, Assunta? Or Ken, The Languages of Love?
No.
I think my wife did. My wife did.
Yeah.
She told me about it, and it's just meeting somebody's expectations. That's why you get disappointed if this person.
It's understanding. It's understanding how they show their love. Because sometimes you're like, di mo naman ako mahal, hindi ka naman ganito. No, that's you wanting that person to. That's your definition of what love is, but that's not theirs.
Yung pala yung gusto mo. O sige, subukan natin.
Right.
Just be patient, but
and
I'll
then
try to
you
do
can
it.
start mixing and matching and stuff like that. Yeah, completely. Yeah, totally. Give it a look. Especially you, Assunta. If you ever find some sort of like you and your husband are not kind of seeing eye to eye on how you want to showcase each other's love, it's a great way to do it. Let's go to a commercial break, and then we'll take I think we're almost done here. We're wrapping it up in a little bit. Maybe a call or two left, and then that's it. It's a Wednesday night with Assunta de Rossi here. Season 2 of the podcast, Good Times with Mo. If you're downloading it, we appreciate it very much. Thank you. And we will see you in just a few minutes. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I
was.
That's
fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was this time of year, right? Elections. And, you never let the truth get in the way of a good story, okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
you are not allowed
we're able to verify all of
them.
these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically... Now, number 2. Upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking
but that's the
doors.
thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted and other things, a Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. It's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. And the CD as well.
Then after that, you have to submit your cell phone and everything. Yeah. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow, Wednesdays, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Sabrina's Kitchen is going to be back in your kitchen.
Sabrina, we're hungry.
Okay, it's coming. Every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Lifestyle Network. Where else?
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here. It is the 13th of February. Our guest, Assunta de Rossi. I want to remind everyone, Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soap, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Be kutis mayaman with Glutamax. Available in all leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Thank you, Glutamax. Phone number 478-7954. We still got a lot of calls to get to. Not sure if we're going to be able to get all of them on air. If we don't, we apologize, and we definitely will try to make you... at least give you an opportunity in the next episode to get your question asked. But let's get to it. Assunta, you can follow her on Twitter at Sam Ledesma. Assunta, is there anything you want to announce? I know you were talking about work right now that you have to put on hold because of the campaign, but is there anything campaign-wise, like maybe where people can kind of see you, or how does the campaign process work? Do you just you're in an office, you're putting materials out together? I mean, can
I'm
people...
just in the background. I'm not pakialamera.
There are a lot of people that God, I can't believe I forgot the term in English. Donate their time. What's the term there? Ken. So what's the term when you want to be part of a political thing and you just go on there for free and there's a word for that, isn't there?
Volunteer.
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 Are there a lot of those like in the area? There are people. I know.
You're just being supportive.
Are there a lot of people that do that? I mean, you see that a lot around here in the U.S., but I guess in the province where Jules is congressman of, do you see a lot of those things where people just come together and rally him on?
Well, yeah, a lot of them, but not celebrities. Yung mga locals lang. Yeah, there, marami.
Is being a celebrity during political season, election season, is it still really lucrative? Man, I remember, back in these politicians, they'll pay big time for you to just. It's good money.
I mean, when I was a teenager, every election, someone who's running would invite celebrities and. To sing and campaign for this person. I mean, it depends. Some of them, they want you all to themselves, and some of them is just
right, and that's a different rate.
Yeah. Like kunwari, for 45 days, 45 days every night, nagka-campaign ka, ganun. Some of them naman, just one night lang, yung ganun. It really depends.
Let me ask you, because you're Assunta de Rossi. People want you, at least before maybe when you weren't married, because now obviously you're in a political affiliation with your husband. But prior to this, how much money would it cost to do a 45-day campaign? Like, how much can you earn for that? Just so we know, because I've never done that. I wish. I'm not an attractive female.
I don't know, 200-300 minimum. Depende pa rin sa artista, of course.
I think it was more than
of course, if you're not worth it, they're not gonna pay you that much. But
that's right.
If you are, it could be hundreds of thousands.
That is awesome. All you gotta do is sing.
I missed that.
Wala
kasi akong bayad. Bitter.
That's right. No, I wish I was a female. And if you're an attractive female, oh my gosh, it is a lot of money. All right. Anyway, let's get to some of these calls. Again, 478-7954 on Skype. It's The Good Times Podcast. Let's go to Chabby. Chabby, you're 15. You are in Cebu, and you're on the show. Hi, Chabby. Thanks for being here. What's going on? Chabby? 15-year-old Chabby in Cebu?
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, I just want to ask a question. If it's okay to lose your teen virginity?
Is it okay to lose your virginity, you mean as a teenager? Chabby, you already sound like you have, though, man. There's that kind of bass in your voice, that confidence, like, yo, what's up, Mo? I'm 15. I want to lose my virginity. There's a confidence there. Have you lost your virginity already?
Actually, not yet, but you know what? I'm on the verge of
tomorrow.
I'm on the road of going to lose my virginity.
I have a condom on right now. I have a condom on at all times, just walking around in school with the condom on my dick. Is it okay? It's okay. Just as long as you're, practice safe sex. It's, it's a weird question to ask, Chabby, because it's such an individual experience and a decision. It's hard for us to say, oh yeah, of course it's okay to, but what if you're not ready? Who are we to say you're ready at 15 and you're ready at 25? I mean, we would never know, right?
Yeah,
it really is up to you as the individual. I lost my virginity at 15, maybe even earlier. Not even at 14 or something like that, to be honest. My opinion, just be safe. Make sure you're not pressuring the other party into it as well, because they're likely going to be very young. How old is your girlfriend?
She's around my age.
Yeah, see, she's 15, man. And the hormone level between you and her are vastly different right now. So I just want you to make sure that you're not pressuring her into it, because it does mean a little bit more to a female than a male, in the real world. I mean, there's a connection there that she's going to have with you for a long time. And the chances of you and her getting married and being together are 1%, almost zero, that she's going to be the one forever, okay? So, with that in mind, if you have both decided to lose your virginity at 15, please make it special, at least, okay? Not at a motel, not in the fucking car, not in any of these places. You want it nice, okay?
Yeah. Just one last question.
Yeah.
What's your take on premarital sex? About on any age?
That's good. And here's the one I'm going to throw to Assunta. All right, Assunta. So no premarital sex for Assunta.
No.
How did you know you? I mean, was it scary to think, what if we're not sexually compatible, and I'm going to be with this person for a lifetime, or at least there's an attempt to be there for a lifetime? Isn't that a worry in your mind when it all started?
No, not really. I just,
compelling.
Felt it was, I mean, ano nga ba? I felt that it will be great. Yun lang.
And you can work on it if it's not great, right? I mean, it's something that can be,
yeah.
It's like.
But even if we weren't, for example, I love him. It's more important. At least you're marrying for the right reasons.
I'm trying to absorb that answer. Wait, hold on.
But I'm not judging anyone who engages in premarital sex.
Oh no, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's completely fine. Because the great majority of people anyway are engaging in premarital sex. It's because here's the question, right? It's sexual chemistry and compatibility is so important.
Yeah,
okay?
It's true. It's very, very important. But your world doesn't have to revolve around that, because, like me, I'm married.
But it's such a big part.
Of course it is. But like me, I've been married for 10 years, and while I'm proud to say that it's still explosive, but your priorities change din kasi. So, diba? Parang after a while, because there are also, life-changing moments or decisions that, things are not gonna be the same anymore. Diba? I mean, there are things...
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But that's with all married, whether it be premarital sex or not. Yes, there are a lot of priorities that change down the line. In this guy's case, is it okay to have premarital sex? I was where I was bringing the conversation was because we have Assunta here who did, who did the way where she waited, which I think a lot of people at least try to do that. There's an attempt to make that happen, and they fall or they fail in the process. And Assunta was successful in it. There's also, though, the reality that I'd like to ask is, do you want to take it for a test drive before you commit to buying? Is this something you want to at least say, okay, we have sexual chemistry. That's great because we have our personality has great chemistry. Our values are in line. Our beliefs and all of these things, how we feel about big issues are all in sync. We should at least confirm we're sexually compatible. And once you confirm that, great. No, again, that's not how it's supposed to be for everybody because Assunta has done it successfully not doing it that way. So that's the great debate. Should you or should you not? Yeah, Assunta's been successful in not, and there have been people successful in yes. That's really, it's a great conversation to have. And in my opinion, I think you take it for a test drive. And in Assunta's opinion, it's, well, I love him, so that's all that matters. Those are all great arguments.
Yeah.
For both sides. So it's up to you.
Things, just
Chavi.
love and compatibility.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, both strong arguments, both right, I think. It's just up to your own individual, as we said earlier, individual kind of belief in it. But again, you sound like you're going to have sex with your girlfriend. You better make it all right, man. You better fucking make it nice.
Hell yeah,
Chavi,
man.
if I find out, I'm going to Cebu and cut your dick off.
Thanks a lot, Mo. Philippines misses you, buddy.
All right, buddy. Thank you. I miss you, Cebu. All right, man. Bye-bye. Was it everything? Okay, now here's a personal question, Assunta, and you don't have to answer. But in the waiting process, was it everything you hoped it was going to be?
Yes. And more.
Nice. Yeah. Look at you. Fucking want to high five you again.
High five.
Yeah. I'm very lucky.
Good for you. All right. Let's keep it going. God, okay, we have a person who's been on hold for an hour, and we have a person who's been on hold for like an hour and 20. Which one do you want first?
Kawawa naman.
18-year-old or 23-year-old, Assunta? Who do you want?
I guess the younger one, kawawa naman. Baka napupuyat na.
No, they have more patience. Yeah, they're young, and they should earn it. Joke lang. Julian, 18, line 4. You are in Rizal.
Hello.
How are you? Welcome to the program. What's up, Julian?
I just wanna ask a question. What will I do? Kasi namatay yung brother ng GF ko last night. Ano pong
Last
gift
night?
ko para sa kanya
Sorry
bukas?
to hear that.
For Valentine's? Nothing.
That is tough.
Yeah,
That
she's
is tough.
she's grieving.
Yeah.
So probably
Just be there.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can say that will...
Not even flowers.
Just comfort
because,
her.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's, it's painful losing a
Is it
loved
okay
one.
if I will give her a concert ticket?
No.
No.
She won't even think about
To
that,
who?
buddy.
To who?
No.
What band? What band?
Tinanong mo pa.
Chico Sai? What
Paramore.
concert are we going to here? Paramore. When is the Paramore concert?
On Friday, Mo Arena.
I don't think she'll be able to watch that.
I don't think she's in the mood to rock out on Friday. How did the brother die? Tragic or expected?
Tragic.
Like what? How? Explain.
That's
Car
worse.
accident. Car
That's
accident.
worse.
I'm going to say it would be in your best interest, Julian, to not rock out on Friday. And I think if you went to the concert on Friday without her, that would suck even more.
Yeah.
You want to be a good boyfriend?
Yes.
Stay home with her every day. You go to the wake and all of that shit.
Damay pa yan,
Comfort her.
All right?
Yung tickets mo, ibigay mo na lang sa mga kapatid mo or ibenta mo. Kung gusto mo.
Yeah.
Diba? O,
Guess what, Julian?
Sa amin na lang.
Wrong
You're
timing
not going
naman,
to Paramore.
diba?
Yeah. You're not going to Paramore on Friday, Julian.
Okay lang yun,
Sorry,
Julian.
buddy.
Just be there for her.
And I have
All right, bud.
also a question. Are you in favor of RH bill?
It doesn't matter. It's already a law. Thanks for the call, buddy. We appreciate it. Let's go to line 3 and talk to Rika, who is from Quezon City. Hi, Rika. How are you?
Hi, that's Reka.
Reka, sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. How can we help you?
So my problem is, parang yung meron akong friend na naging parang kami. Ouch. Na parang naging kami. Tapos noon, nung sinabi ko sa kanya na, nung February 14, last year, sinabi ko sa niya na can we be together? Parang sinabi niya, maybe but maybe not kasi she's scared what will happen. Tapos nun, na-cut off yung conversation namin. Then after like a month, I assumed na there's no more, nothing na. Then after a month, nagta-text na naman siya, I miss you, I love you again. Then it's hard to get over her because of that. And it's a year and I don't know how can you get over something that I think didn't even
Wait, if
start?
she's texting you, she loves you and she misses you, what did you text back?
Well, I text her na, hi, I miss you too. But I don't know
When was
if
this?
she's telling, I don't know, it's like mixed signals.
Ask her out again.
Ask her out?
Yeah. Hey, listen, you want to go on a date? I mean, listen, if she's saying she misses you and she loves you, and she knew that you have romantic feelings for her because last year you admitted that, it seems like we're just kind of waiting for the two of you guys to eventually get together.
What's stopping you?
Yeah, but even though she's the one who told me that she's scared.
Yeah, ask her out. You're not asking her
Because
for
we're
marriage.
like best friends.
Ask her.
Actually.
Listen, get the Paramore tickets from the guy with the girlfriend with the dead brother, and then take her to Paramore. Ask her out.
Oh, okay. So it's not mixed signals or anything?
It's kind of mixed, but at least it's better than you're just my friend and I think we're better off friends. She said she misses you and she loves you. That's a great sign. I'd love to be in your position, buddy.
Okay. Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Okay. All right. Let's wrap it up. Assunta, thanks for being here. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll say our goodbyes. I hope you had a good time, dear.
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Sobra. I hope it won't be the last.
Really? Well, okay. You sure? I'll invite you. You come back, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you bring your husband too? Be nice.
Wala nang tatawag kasi ang daldal nyo pareho. Wag na. Promise.
Let's take a break. Back after this with our goodbyes and our caller of the night. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta
for PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it. Right? It's nice. And we can playing already.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Well, before that, I was kicking ass. So go with the theme of the show, how not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
Sabrina's Kitchen is going to be back in your kitchen.
Sabrina, we're hungry.
Okay, it's coming. Every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Lifestyle Network. Where else?
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Pechay.
Pechay na lang.
Kung mahaba ang carpet ng pechay, she will start with the pechay.
Oo,
If it's kung mahaba yung hair, di ba masakit?
Hindi, ginugutin ko muna ng konti. Tinitrim.
Kailangan
trim mo ng konti.
gupitan muna.
Tsaka pagka kasi yung mga tsaka pechay pala, pechay. Tsaka mga yun naman nakikita ko. Mga yan. Ang palaya ba? Ang palaya. Hindi, na lang. Ay, naman talaga eh.
Upo na lang. Upo.
Upo. Alaki naman niya.
Ano ba yan? Diba?
Parang ng kabayo. Parang ng kabayo.
Lintik ng kabayo! Ay, Tirso!
Join your host, Carrots Nazareno, on Live, Love, Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here, it is Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. We want to thank people who make this show so popular, I guess. Thank you. The people who download and the people who are a part of it, like Meister Watches. Thank you very much. Go check out Meister Watches. Follow them on Twitter. I think they're at Meister Watches PH or Meister PH. Also, Nice Day Coffee, which comes in 3 variants: Slim, White, and Cleanse. And yeah, thanks, guys. And all the other sponsors, advertisers who are part of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. Okay, it's time to give away some of our major prizes. We are looking for Caller of the Night. This is the person that Assunta felt is the most entertaining. And she...
Ba't kayo tumatawa?
Entertaining, memorable. Yeah. Now, you first wanted the guy, the bisexual guy who wanted to have a kid. The first caller, but we can't
wanted
contact
to have children.
That's right. So we have to find an alternative caller of the night. And who did you choose, Assunta? Who was your most favorite? Second most favorite.
I forgot the name. Edwin?
Edward.
Edward.
Edward, sorry.
Edward, yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy that
Ayoko na
has his ball
sabihin.
licked. Yeah, that's the part I was trying to get to. I wanted you to explain it to everyone.
Against the grain yun.
Against the grain, yeah.
True blue.
Let's go to Edward, who's from Caloocan. Edward, congratulations, you're caller of the night. Not only do you get your ball space licked and your butthole, but you can win yourself some mighty fine prizes like an iPhone 5. So, all you have to do is guess.
Thank you, Assunta.
Well, that's not me. It's Assunta. Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's all her. 1, 2, or 3. You just pick a box, bag, or whatever it may be, and Assunta's going to read off what you've won.
Number 3.
Number 3. All right, let's do it. Assunta, if you can get number 3, please. Is it an iPhone 5?
It's a GTWM gift pack.
Oh, gift pack from the show. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff from our sponsors. Can you open up bag number 1, please, Assunta? Because I think that's where we put the iPhone 5 today. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Young.
Wow.
iPhone 5 was a bag number 1. Sorry, buddy, but congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, you still get something really cool from us, and thank you very much for calling and sharing your thing with your girlfriend there. Have a good day, buddy. Bye-bye. All right. Oh, well, don't hang up. We need you to get your information. Assunta, you can follow her on Twitter at Sam Ledesma. Thank you so much for being here. I think you were brilliant. I think you should do a show. Yes.
I think so.
I think you're a brilliant person. And I think you could host a show like this at some point.
If it's Jologs, okay lang.
But you're not really Jologs, though.
Yes, I am. As in.
No. Dude, you're not.
Yes.
You're very... See, the thing is, you know why I think you'd be great at something like this is because you are extremely unique and very rebellious, but at the same time, you're kind of like everything we want to be. You know?
Really?
We want to be a little bit rebellious. We want to be steadfast. We want to be, like whatever our morals are. We kind of we want to experience a great life, but also at the same time not to be too extravagant. You probably have like we were talking off air. You have a beautiful home, but you don't really travel because you want to save money. And there's not a lot of time. But it's a nice. You're nice extreme of both sides. You're like the bookends of certain things, but you're also well balanced.
Yeah,
and
it's a good balance.
You do the video games. You know what I mean? It's just you're a very unique individual.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Assunta de Rossi. Hey, do me a favor? Can you invite Alessandra? I feel like she'd be also kind of cool here, and with all her jokes.
Well,
and
ask
stuff,
her,
she's super fun.
if she's comfortable with it. Alam mo naman yung isa pang din yun, conservative din. She's more conservative than me actually.
Exactly. And what a mouth on her.
Yeah, it's just image lang her being mataray and kikay at the same time, but really she's wow.
No, I get it.
More conservative than me.
Now, do you get into these... Sorry, I know we have to go because we're running out of time here, but do you get into those public sister fights like the Barreto sisters and the Aramina Christine Reyes style?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, 10 years ago. When actually the reason why I got married early is because my family wanted to separate us, and then I left home. I was 19 years old.
You got married at 19?
Yeah. 10 years ago.
That's right.
We've been together for close to 11.
Wow, congratulations.
How old is Jules?
Super old.
Yeah.
He's 52 years old. 22 and a half years older than me.
That is 52. And it's still explosive, huh?
Ganda ko eh. Joke lang. No, but going back to the sister fight, we didn't talk for a year. But now we're okay, yeah.
And they get along. Husband and sister get along fine.
Super. He's,
great.
one of us.
It's funny because we were talking about this on the radio last week. You know how Vic Soto is going out with Pauline Luna, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Pauline Luna was Little Miss Philippines in Eat Bulaga when she was 5, I think, or 4? When she was like 4 or 5 years old, she was on Little Miss Philippines, right? On Eat Bulaga. Do you know how old Vic Soto was when Pauline was Little Miss Philippines contestant?
No.
41 years old, and she was like 5.
Okay.
That's caller of the night. Woo! That's an age gap. Imagine.
Okay.
No, it's completely okay. I mean, I high five him. What a score! But I'm just saying, like, you know, when you're on Eat Bulaga and, like, you know, the contestant is there and she's like 4 or 5 years old and you're 41 and, like, one day it's like, I'm gonna be dating that girl. Like,
yeah, but if you ask my husband now, ayaw na niya. Because sometimes, you know, I joke and say, I'm sure pagpapalit mo rin ako sa bagets, no? No, I don't want any more. Kasi alagain. I'm so alagain kasi because, you know, I'm 9 years older than his eldest. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
So,
Panganay.
basically, para kami magkakapatid. So,
Panganay ka.
yeah. So, good
Yeah,
luck sa
he's-
kanya.
yeah,
And
he's too old for
he's
that
spoiled
energy.
also. Apatay.
Yeah. You must be just an awesome wife. He's a lucky, lucky man. All right. Well, again, thanks for being here. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you guys on our next episode. And Ken, yeah, have a great day. Happy Valentine's, by the way.
Happy
Assunta, and
Valentine's
to your
Day
family.
to everyone.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gumata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.
Thanks, Assunta. I really, really appreciate it. You were great.